All good.
3, 2, 1. You're on.
We're live. Here we go. Oh, I hear an echo. Who's echoing? Who's playing the cymbals?
Can't be. Oh wait, sorry. I'm playing drums in the background. I'm not.
I hear like a cymbal.
I'm on push to talk, so it shouldn't.
Is it like
be me.
back to black? Is it something? All right, here we go. We're ready to play a little Storm King's Thunder on Monday night as our usual game. Welcome back. You can see that we're heading north to Everlund on the Evermore Way as I switch my screen over so you can see the actual map. Ooh, stuff is beeping. There we go. But before we got there, as we left Oliston's hold, our adventurers ran into some trouble. So let's move them back over. And I believe this is the correct map.
Oh, that's right. That explains why my health is low.
And we'll get back here. And while traveling, they were ambushed by some Uthgert elk tribe, which I think they figured out at some point. Here we go. So we have a battle to finish. We're at the top of the round. We're just going to jump right in. So if you've missed any of the episodes, you can always check back on the VODs, or you can go out to the YouTube channel for Sir Lucien. You can also check out the player perspective out on MC Kerrnel's channel, who's also putting the videos up throughout the week. So here we go. We've got all our players. We've got our chat up, which is good. Ian, top of the round. I believe it is your turn.
That's right. Yeah, totally know what's happening.
Yep, taking
okay.
too long. Moving on to art. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see. All right, I see where I am. Okay, cool. Awesome. 10 out of 10. How many spells do I have? I have some spells left. All right. So, things I will do. I will go... Nope, that's 1, 2, 3. How many? 5, 10, 15. Just scooch on over here. Hi, guys. And I'm going to cast, what is that thing called? Hail of Thorns. Yep, that guy. Hopefully I don't have anything else running. If I did, it's gone now. And I aim at the shaman lady, woman person. And she has been hurt. Yeah, right? That's a thing?
No, she has not taken... Let me look.
Oh, the shaman? Yeah, I stabbed her in the back twice.
Yeah. Looks like she's been hurt.
Alright, and she is a human person. So it's this one. And Hail of Thorns. 19, does that hit?
Yes, that is... Let me just check again. I believe it's a... Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright. Oh, God. Oh, really? 11 piercing, and then 1d10. That's not how you roll. 1d10 of piercing damage. Ooh! 6 damage, and they have to make a dex save of... What is it called? 13. They have to make a dex save of 13. If not, they take half damage. Everyone in the... Sorry, Coffee. In a 5-foot range of her.
It's all good.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So the 1d10 is the 5
My Hail of Thorns.
damage.
Yeah.
The Hail of Thorns. Gotcha. All right, so yeah, the arrow flies out and strikes the shaman in the back. And then
Nice.
we have several people around, so we need some dex saves from Coffee. You take 3 points then?
Yep.
As a shaft of a barb of the arrow hits into Coffee. The barbarian next to you. Let's do a dex roll there. Rolls a 1, so it takes full damage. 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the barb crash into him. Also, it's like a bramble bush has just grown up in front of all these people, and he's struck by some of the thorns and the the bramble itself. He doesn't go down, but he is bleeding from the wound. We also have a this other guy, Berserker. Where's he at? Dex save. Here we go. Rolls a 17. Is that good enough for half damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll take 3. Yeah, he'll take 3. So he just has a scratch on him. Doesn't seem to be too affected by it. The shaman will dex. Yep, a 5. So she'll take the full 6 damage. And then, we also have the elk. I don't have that sheet up. Let's get that one. Just the one I'm missing. So she's riding a mount, which is a giant elk. NPCs, monsters, there you are. Character sheet, there you are. Dexterity, that's a pretty good dex. Let's see what it can roll.
No.
Rolls an 18.
Oh, son of a bitch. He takes 3.
So elk takes 3 also. So that arrow hits her and just spreads out. And it does damage a little bit to everybody. The elk lets out a yowl. Doesn't die, but it is certainly hurting.
All right.
Okay. Anything else?
And yes, I hit
Did you
her
move
again.
Hunter's Mark?
Hunter's Mark, I believe, fell
Because I don't see it anywhere.
before. Well,
Did
it
you
wouldn't be
drop
up
it?
anyways.
Oh, okay. I was just
it would
checking.
have been before. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did it for another Hail of Thorns earlier.
Okay.
But I shoot her again, or at least I attempt to. Favorite enemy, longbow, bam. And I miss. So, let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm just, back where I was. Just casual. And
Okay.
that's my turn. That is it.
Right. That moves us over to Ardreth. So you see Ian fire off 2 arrows into a mess of battle down at the bottom, and then takes cover near the oxen.
Okay, and I still have this one here. Am I prone, or how am I?
No, I believe
Came
you
off the
fell,
horse,
but you didn't. Yeah, you didn't fall.
Okay,
So you're on the other side of the horse. There's a horse between you, and there's a tribal warrior coming at you
nice.
with the
All
horse
right.
in between, who's probably going to just take off. I probably should have them run at some point.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. 30 to there, and I'm gonna cast Fear again in a cone in front of me. So trying to catch as many of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are out there. I think it should catch quite a bit.
Let's see. So it should go the first square, then it would go these 2,
Yeah, it's a 30-foot cone.
because then I think it would go to these 2, then these 3, these 4. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I can get them all at a
5,
30-foot
10,
range.
15, 20, 30. Yeah, it seems like it would go to there.
Yeah,
it
I
looks
think
like it'll just keep
I
going.
I tried to maximize it, so I think I get all 6 actually.
Okay.
And so they make a 30-foot cone wisdom saving throw. It drops whatever. So, by the way, when they do this too, they drop whatever they're holding before they flee. So the other group that went to the woods, their weapons and whatnot should be laying on the ground.
Okay. Let's see. So, okay. And here, well. Where's the drop stuff at?
They were, I think they were probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
I mean,
40.
in your fear description there.
Oh, so if you look down, well, frightened by this spell, a
drop
creature-
whatever
oh,
it is holding and become frightened
yeah,
for the duration.
that's in the very
Okay.
first paragraph. And so the other ones should have dropped their weapons, probably whatever a full run is away from.
Well, it
where
would
they
be
were
whatever's
to.
in their hand. Yeah.
Yep.
They have a few other things, but yeah. What's in their hand? That makes sense. Okay, so let me get to the right character sheet because I only have 7 of them up.
Not to make it too tough, but at least you aren't playing any of us tonight.
And what's the DC?
Hold on one sec. My spell DC is 14.
All right, so we need some 14 rolls. So here we go. 1. All right, so 3. So number 1 makes it. Number 2 becomes feared. Let's put that on for now. That one. And that one. All right, and then we need 3 after that. Yeah, and these ones. Okay. There. I'm making lots of these rolls. And there. Okay. So on their turn, they will make a dash action. So your spell goes off. Any other actions?
Of course, Bardic Inspiration on... I think Finn doesn't have it on him right now, does he?
Not.
He does now, and that should use my second one.
Okay. It should be that one.
Thank you.
All right. I did change there. Let's change to Ardreth there. Okay. Any other actions? Bonus action. Oh, you did action, bonus action, movement.
30. I'm going to move... Hold on one sec here. No, I think all things being equal, Finn can kind of stay between me and that guy. So
Okay.
I believe that's
All
it.
right. Uthgardt Showman. Let me look at my notes. That's been done. We did that one. What other fun stuff can I do for you guys?
I
Okay,
carried away. I'm still
so-
unconscious.
Yes, unconscious. So I think what we're going to move to is this one. Just looking at the stats of that. So, all right, Shaman is going to begin to cast, and you can see her mumbling arcane words, Coffee, as she's staring at you. And in the fray, as she just barely brushes her fingers past you, you're going to need to make a wisdom saving throw or become cursed. That sounds cool. So let's do that. Let's do this.
I'd be cursed.
Oh, did you not roll good? Ooh, a 9. Nope. Okay, so when you cast a spell, choose the nature of the curse from the following options: ability score. Yeah, we're going to use the curse she has chosen is your target has disadvantage attack rolls against you.
Bah!
So, and it is a concentration, so that'll be up for a while.
Will I know that?
Probably.
Or do
Mechanically, you're going to have to know it, but yeah, I don't think your character would recognize. Maybe on your turn, I'll let you we'll let you roll the first ones, and then I'll let you do an Arcana check to see if you recognize that something's going on.
Gotcha.
And if you make the Arcana check, then yeah, you're like, hey, wait a minute, she's messing with me. But if not, we'll say that you just didn't see it, or you're not recognizing what she's doing.
Sounds good.
That'll give you a chance. Other than that, so that's her cast. Then does she have? Nope. She does not have a bonus action, so that will be her. The giant. Okay, so that's elk goes on her turn. Is the only other thing I need to worry about. So let's go ahead and move the elk, or not move it, but actually have it attack you. Once I find the right character sheet. Mr. Elk, there you are. Nope, it's not Mr. Elk. That's Mr. Elk. Mr. Elk gets... looks like a hoof attack against Coffee. Rolls a 22.
Come on.
Is that with disadvantage?
17 with disadvantage.
That'll be a miss.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that is then elk. That would lead us to Finn's turn. So Finn is up.
Okay, I'll see Ardreth run up, cast that spell. I'll yell, "Well done, Ardreth," and I will take a hammer shot at that guy directly behind me.
Okay, directly behind you. Yep, go ahead. 10 would miss.
It's like 6 attacks I've missed in a row. That's just great.
You should be a caster.
We're doing
Just
full
saving
attack
it up
here.
for a
Can
go.
Nod hit the guy in front of him?
Yeah. Oh, did you roll twice for your... So you had a 12 there too? Yeah, 12's not a hit.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing anything else.
I'm trying to find it on the character sheet for him.
$12 hits.
7 would also be a miss.
That's fantastic.
So they're ducking, diving, dodging, dipping. You're bouncing off some of the hide armor that they have on and just not quite gaining purchase as they swarm around you. And maybe having Ardreth next to you is making it so that Nod can't maneuver quite the way he wanted to. And so you miss a couple times there.
Quit jostling me.
It's my cologne, let's be real.
Coffee, you were up.
Alright, I'm taking 2 attacks at the shaman lady, and then I'll roll Arcana to see if I figure out my curse.
Yeah, let me put a curse on you. Go ahead. So a 13 and a 14. Well, actually, the yeah, that's still gonna hit her.
Nice.
Yeah, even with the disadvantage. So 7 and a 10, and yeah, she will go down. So you can go ahead and describe that.
Oh. So he does the same thing with the elk there, going to stab her twice, and he fights through this weird thing that's almost forcing him to miss. So he barely gets through, but in the end, she bleeds out.
Cool. All right, she goes down. That goes down to a 7.
Let's see if
Any other actions?
No.
Okay,
I
let's
will
take the
face
curse on.
the barbarian guy
Okay.
and wonder where Greybeard is.
Okay. So that brings us back to our tribal warriors now. Okay. Go there. I'm gonna shift. Oh. These guys need to come down to here. There. There. Right about there-ish. And right about there-ish. Oh, I keep trying to move my map with my cursors. Okay. So... now I need at least one. This guy made his, so he can move back. Last turn. Each of the tribal warriors has 3 spears, 2 that they can throw. So he still has a weapon, so he's going to move back. I can only get to 30 though if I move. So I'm going to go. No, I'm going to go to there. And maybe he's going to throw a spear. I need 4 checks down here at the bottom for these guys to get to make it at the... Let me read that. Is that at the end of their turn, the beginning of their turn, Coffee? Or Ardreth for your spell. Let's see. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw. On a successful save, the spell ends for that turn. So, these 2 can make the check. These guys need to get into the woods out of line of sight. So I can only make a check with 2 of them. So let me do 2 checks. And those are wisdom saving throws against your 13, did you say, or 14?
14.
14. No, that guy is still afeared. So I'm going to move him a little more just so I know he's still afraid. And the other one. 19. He comes out of it. Alright. He's down to 2 spears. But it's at the end of his turn, so he can't do anything. These 2 just got out of line of sight. He failed it, so those 4 at the bottom are good. We now know we need to get these guys up here, so we'll go. It's going to go right up to Greybeard. Yeah, I'm going to move a dead body out of the way and put that guy there. And we're going to go... He's just going to move slightly. Tribal warrior. Actually, he's going to go another. He's going to dash. 30. So that's a dash. So, okay, so 30. There we go. These guys at the bottom ran. Am I missing anybody? I think that is all of my warriors. All right, starting at the top. Ian, you have a guy trying to spear you. So he's just going to go ahead and regular attack spear. He rolls a 20 for 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then he stays there and continues to try to thrust at you. Staying at the top, we have Greybeard. You have 3 around you. So, first attack misses, even though they have advantage. Second attack rolls a 16.
That's a hit.
9 piercing damage. And one last attack. Crit, 23. And the damage is going to be... $12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's those 3. They're going to stay in combat with you. Ardreth. So you have a tribal warrior who's going to try to spear you. This is a regular spear attack.
Try being the operative word.
Yep, he rolls a 21 to
Good.
spear you and gets 9 piercing damage.
That wasn't trying, that was doing.
Yeah, that was doing. So 9 piercing damage from the first spear, and the guy behind him is also going to try to spear you as you're trying to dodge out of the way of the guy to your left. So it was the guy to your left that just hit you. The guy to your bottom right is now going to try to spear you as you dodge out of the way. He gets advantage, but only rolls a 14. Is that enough? For your
It's always
AC?
fun to find my AC. It is a 13.
Okay, so 3 more piercing damage from as you try to dodge out of the other way. The second spearman tries to spear you.
It always happens that way too.
And then Logan, you see a spearman try to spear you on top of Nod. Actually, he's going to spear Nod, who tried to attack him the last time. He gets advantage. He rolls an 11. I think that's a miss.
Yeah.
Good job.
Do
So
it,
Nod
you
is
know,
able to dodge out of the way. Moving further down in our battle, Coffee. Let's see. So I have Tribal Warrior, Shaman, who's gone now. So, all right. So I have the Barbarian and that guy going on this turn. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So, Barbarian is going to attack you twice. Or let's start with the Warriors, just so we can get those guys out of the way. So here comes some spear shots. These are you normally disadvantage, but they have pack tactics, so they get advantage, which cancels it back to just normal attacks. So that's 4 normal attacks with spears, two-handed thrust. Thrusting at your body, we roll a 11, which would be a miss. Another one. This is the one to your right. This is the one to your bottom right. Rolls a 15. Also slashes by and bounces off the spell song. Guy directly to you, below you, rolls a 23 natural 20 crit. So that's
All
gonna
right.
be
I will burn the my shield on that one.
okay. And then we have the guy to the bottom left. Also misses, hits off the spell song. So those guys missed. Then we have Mr. Barbarian, the bigger Barbarian, the madder Barbarian, the foaming at the mouth Barbarian. One that kind of sounds and talks like Greybeard a little bit.
That son of a... Oh,
He is going to also get 2 attacks on you with his great axe as it swings at you. So the first one, we roll a 25.
Is that at disadvantage?
It's actually he's got advantage.
Oh, punk. All right, that
Yeah.
is.
So it's only 8 points of slashing damage, and then the other roll is a 22.
Both of those hit.
12 slashing damage. Okay, and then you need to make concentration checks, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And then we have one last person. I think that's everybody. Oh no, I have the longbow. Mr. Longbow is going to... Who does he believe is the biggest threat would be the question. Coffee seems to be super tough. How many hit points you got, Coffee? How wounded are you looking?
Very wounded.
Like almost dead? Wounded?
I have 13 left.
Yeah. Would he think... I'm going to make him make a check. He's either going to shoot you or Greybeard, because I think he thinks either you or Greybeard... no, but his fin is on a lion. How do you not shoot the guy on a lion? How do you
Well,
not
I mean,
look
it's
at
like
that
a
battlefield?
shaman, right?
What's that?
It's like he'd do what I did, go for the guy on the mystical
longbow.
being.
Clearly, those 6
Yeah.
misses I've thrown so far intimidate him.
Yeah,
He knows it's coming.
yeah. Well, it doesn't help that a bard is fearing everybody, so he may shoot the bard. The ranger is just wrecking people with bramble shots. The barbarian's killing everybody with every swing he hits. Coffee can't be hit.
Give me your bow
like-
shot, you stupid archer. I'll
It's
take
like
it.
all of
I
you.
think he should just run. He should run
Dangerous.
away. That's the
Yeah.
goal. I think he should run away.
You're all so dangerous. I can't pick. I'm paralyzed. All right, he is going to choose.
I choose you, Pikachu.
Just make it random.
Yeah.
Okay, 1d5.
1, 2, 3.
And we'll just go from left to right.
Give me bonus on it because I'm shouting he's a punk. From
Okay, we'll get 1d6. You get 2 of the numbers.
Thank you.
So we'll go left to right, top to bottom to top. 4. So coffee would have been 1, Greybeard 2, Ian 3. Yeah, bottom to top. Yeah, so he's gonna shoot you. All right, we're shooting the Paladin. Oh, I guess we could have shot Nod too, but we'll shoot the Paladin. An arrow is about to fire.
Is this a magic arrow?
Yes.
Is it black?
Yes.
Super.
But I need to read one piece really quickly because it's the first time we get to use it.
Death save?
Pretty cool. Let's see.
Right in that little chink on over my heart in my armor.
So I need to make a ranged attack roll with this weapon. I get advantage. You gain no benefit from cover.
What?
And I suffer no disadvantage due to long range. That's awesome.
Oh, sharpshooter. You get advantage with sharpshooter? You don't get advantage with sharpshooter. You get an advantage with sharpshooter?
Jeez. Just reading through it to make sure I've got it.
Best thing ever.
Okay. If the attack hits, then there's extra. Okay, so let's even see if he hits. So he has to hit. He needs advantage. Here we go. Firing at the Paladin. 15! No!
This sucks.
It smashes off of your plate mail.
Like black plate mail surrounded by a golden aura. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Sweet.
didn't even block that. I just let it
Yeah, it
ricochet
just
off my
smashes right off your chest plate. Oh, that's so good. Okay. That is his action. We need to put a counter on you, though. We're going to put a little... Put that on you. Okay.
What is that? Am I toxic?
Yep, you don't know yet. Something's happening. All right. That moves us to Jarral. Unconscious. Greybeard, you are up.
Right then. Killing time.
It's a big round.
Alright, we're gonna start right here. And great axe.
Uh-oh. This round's turned for the word.
Oh, mugger.
That smashes off of the wagon and does not damage the tribal warrior.
Alright.
Here
So
comes
where
Feral
is
rage?
their barbarian? Right here, right?
He is down in the fray,
Okay, down there with.
and they are all barbarians. They are all
Alright.
Uthgard barbarians.
But
Alright.
they've all taken it personally that you didn't call them that.
Yeah.
They're all upset now.
Right. They're
wondering why you haven't joined them, barbarian.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to let them join us in our fight against the giants. I guess I will say something along the lines of that. Well, they don't understand what I'm saying, so I'm saying it to myself.
Okay.
And I'm like, You should be joining us to fight giants. And I take a swing at this guy.
Oh, thank God.
That one will hit.
Crunch.
Ooh. Which guy was it again?
The middle one.
Middle. So
That one.
okay. Yep. That one goes down with a mighty axe blow to the noggin. Blood gushing.
And then I continue my diatribe about we need all the help we can get against these giants. It's all, and one more. I've got a new setup tonight, so I'm all over the place looking for stuff. Did I just get a 24 again?
Yeah.
Good thing for my cheating dice mod.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, which one was that?
Share that with me.
This one here.
He you hit him. He looks grievously wounded, but he slowly cracks a smile at you as he remains standing.
I'd like to use a key point. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's Thursday night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
You can have one of mine.
Nope. That's all I got.
Okay. And you're not using reckless. You're just fighting. Okay.
Just fighting.
Just fight.
I know better than in this type of fight.
All right. That brings us back to the top of the round. Whew, that was a crazy round. But Ian, you were up. You have a tribal warrior dancing in front of you. She is trying to spear you in the face.
I care so little about this person. Is that elk still on the field, or did it disappear?
Yes. Nope.
It's still there?
Yep.
5, 10, 15. Alright. 20, 25, 30, 35. I have to stay here. I get a clear shot on that. And I say, once again, sorry, coffee. And I
Well,
cast...
just real quick here, are you going to take a attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, just checking before that gets too far ahead. Let's get the right. Oh, that one's gone, so that can be gone. I'm down. There we go. That one. All right. 6 misses as you duck away. So okay, continue on.
Never thought that would happen. I say once again, sorry, coffee, and I aim for the elk in the closest to coffee.
Okay.
And I use Hail of Thorns at level 2. Okay, that did nothing. I cast it at level 2. It just gives me an extra die 10. But first I have to hit. I'm trying to shoot the elk. The elk has taken no damage. No, it has taken damage. So I get to use this
from
one.
the other barb.
15.
I think that is good. Let it go. Hello, Mr. Giant Elk. You need 15 would hit.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll 2d10. I'm casting it at 2nd level.
Well, you roll that damage for the longbow first, right?
Yeah.
Not the bramble
13.
part. 13?
There's
Okay, so
13.
it goes down. So
Fuck you,
it
Elk.
falls over.
And then everybody in a 5-foot radius has to make a dex save of 13. If they make it, it's half damage. Otherwise, it's full.
Okay.
You take 5. No, you have Well, you make it either way. It's still 5 damage. To coffee.
Yeah, if you make it, you take half damage, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. Killing that elk was a good deal.
All right. So, and that's a dex save against your
13. Yeah.
barbed arrow, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So first one rolls an 8, so he will take 13.
10.
Oh, sorry, 10. Thank you. Okay, so that guy still standing. Next guy.
I'm
Elk
trying
is
to
gonna
kill him,
get
Coffee.
Okay, next one. Let's see. Rolls a 14, so half damage.
Yeah.
But that's still that's still enough. So that's a bramble goes through that person's throat, and he keels over. The guy straight south. Let's roll another one.
Is the barbarian giving you a lot of trouble there, Coffee?
Yeah.
All right.
So 6 for a total of 10. Mortally wounds that guy, but he's still standing. We need 2 more rolls. That one and that one. So a 17 and a 13. So that guy only takes 5. He's okay. 13. That's half damage? Or is
yeah,
it
that's
14?
my spell save.
Okay,
No,
so 13. So, got it. And that guy is still standing. Okay, that is all of them. So one goes down from the arrow burst once again. You see another burst of brambles inside Coffee's armor, which is probably the first time his armor's ever really been damaged. So he's going to have to worry about fixing his shirt and his cloak and stuff, because it's probably got holes in it now. But the other guys also are looking pretty worse for the wear.
Sorry, buddy. And I make another arrow shot. This time I'm aiming for this barbarian.
Okay.
And that's a humanoid. That's a dagger. No, longbow. Here we go. Yes, that one. Oh, fuck. All right. And I go back to stand right there, and that is my turn.
Okay. Ardreth, you were
I
up.
tried.
It was good.
Oh, what to do? Oof.
Run, buddy, run.
Yeah, I could do that and try to cast some heal on myself, but
You don't hit that hard for opportunity attacks.
I don't play a barbarian or a bard very well, so.
And I think you gotta be a little careful too, because I think casting with people next to you. What's the rule on that?
I think that's gone in 5th edition.
Yeah. I think there might be a feat for it.
Yeah, you have to take a feat or something, or
It's Warcaster.
right. But if you don't have Warcaster, what's the deal?
Opportunity
No, it's-
attack.
Alright, I'm going with Crown of Madness on the one kitty corner to me just below. So the one that could actually hit the one adjacent to it next turn.
All right, let's look up something real quick, just so we're sure here.
It's Mage Slayer.
Yeah, Mage
one's-
Slayer gets
Before
you
I
opportunity
hit-
attacks.
Before I hit spell.
Yeah. That's how you can hit somebody. But that's a feat. Who's doing the magic thing. Thought it
Wait,
was
say that again?
spell sniff. It's Mage Slayer. So when a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature. But that is a feat. It's not a feature in the game. Oh, I guess technically is it a feature? That's the definition of feat. But you have to take it. It's not inherent in the rules of the game.
I thought for sure I
Yeah.
read a rule about.
Just like crossbowing and firing a bow nowadays.
So am I good?
To do magic? I'm
Yep.
pretty sure. I don't think there's a disadvantage of you doing magic right next to somebody.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Well,
magic
All right,
on the
yeah,
one.
we won't stop it, but I thought for sure I read something, but we'll keep moving. So
The
one
one,
humanoid of your choice, wisdom
Yep.
saving throw.
the one kitty corner from me. So down, if you're looking at the map, down to my right, so that he can strike the one next to him on the next turn.
Okay, yeah,
And
he
when I
rolls
do
a
it-
6.
I yell out, Finn, get the one to my right.
And that's exactly how he said it too. Just like, okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Any other bonus actions or movement?
Well, unfortunately, I think everyone close to me has
Dead.
already has Bardic Inspiration on them. And if I try
Oh,
to pull
shit, that's
out,
right.
they're going to strike at me, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay. Well, at this point, we'll see what happens. So I'm sorry, it did or didn't work on him?
He rolled a 6 for his wisdom save, so that
Nice. All right, that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a visual effect for that?
For Crown of Madness?
Yeah.
So again, most of my spells are light oriented, and so in this particular one,
Let's see. Sure.
No.
the charm target ends up getting a glowing. His eyes start to glow with madness on it. He gets a jagged iron crown twisted around his head, that's visible from everyone around him.
And if he takes damage, or when does he take another check at some point?
Must use his action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself.
Oh yeah. See, yeah, I can
Target
make a wisdom
normally
saving
on its
throw.
turn if I choose no other creature or if none other within reach. Subsequent turn, you must use your action to maintain control.
Okay.
It doesn't end until I stop maintaining control. Oh, and it can make a wisdom throw
Yeah,
at the end of each
at
of
the
its
end
turn.
of his turn. Okay, that makes sense. So that brings us over to Finn. You were up.
I will attack that guy directly to Ardreth's right.
Okay.
Kill him.
Yes, 17 will hit. He takes a blow to the body. Still standing.
Alright, and Nod will do a
11 will miss. Yep.
swipe.
So the backhand of the Warhammer missed on the backswing, and then we're waiting for a nod attack. An 8 will miss if that's your roll.
That is my roll. It comes up weird there, though.
Yeah, that looks really odd, but okay.
That's right off his character sheet, though.
All right. Coffee. Did you make your concentration save, or do you got to do it right now?
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, okay. Then you are up.
How wounded are the barbarians around?
Everybody's wounded pretty good. I mean, everybody's bleeding pretty hard. Most of them are not looking good at all.
All right, I'm going to center a sleep on myself.
Okay.
Ooh.
Classic.
Nice.
And I'm going to cast it with a second level spell. So this will be 7 die 8.
Okay.
Whoa. Snap.
Go to sleep. Hopefully
Roll
they're
high.
not raging. Please don't be raging barbarians.
32.
Affect them if
Okay,
they're
points.
so
raging.
it goes to the lowest first. So that
Yeah.
guy would definitely. No, not that guy. Definitely that guy. Okay, so then. Yep. That would work. That would work. And then let's check. As I have to now do math in my head, which I'm horrible at. Thanks. Is there enough for him? No. Okay, 3 go down. 3 fall asleep.
All right.
Choose the south.
As my bonus action, I will
Run.
I wish. As my bonus action, I will second wind to get some hit points back.
Okay.
I was gonna say cry, but I feel like that's about the same.
Yeah, it's coming.
All right. Tribal warriors. Let us see what we can do here. All right, so this guy definitely comes back after you. Yeah, I think that's
He's
fine.
so annoyed at me.
So let's deal with these guys at the... This guy's not broken line of sight yet, so I'm going to put him in the trees. So he's broken line of sight. Next turn, he will get to make a check. All these other guys in the trees can make a check. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do it this way. Let's do a slash roll. 8 d20. And what is their plus? It's a wisdom check against the fear, correct?
Correct.
Checking. Let's see. One action. Is fear concentration?
Doesn't say it requires concentration. As a matter of fact, it specifically doesn't mention it.
Yeah, duration, concentration, 1 minute.
Oh, the spell length is 1 minute. Gotcha. It didn't require me to concentrate as where I was going to.
No, that does mean you concentrate. To keep it up, to keep it active, you have to stay concentrating on it. Concentration, 1 minute.
That's duration is 1 minute.
You're making a dragon or something appear and terrifying them, and you're maintaining
Oh.
concentration on that phantom.
Well, then
Yeah.
that would have changed my last round.
I don't think that one.
Yeah, do you want to keep the
requires
fear,
it.
or do you want to keep the crown of madness? Because I would assume the fear is more important to you than that.
Keeping
That
all the rest of
crown.
them out of battle is more important at that point.
Yeah, so let's take that off that guy. You can concentrate. Let's just retcon a
At
second.
that point, then I'm going to just go back and I'll cast a heal on myself.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, because that won't require concentration.
And to
Perfect.
make it work, I'll just cast it as a second level. So Cure Wounds,
Okay.
which should be 3d8.
Yeah, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each slot level above first.
Oh, so it's 2d8. Okay.
Okay, so they do have to make their check. It is a wisdom check. They don't get a bonus to it, so I need 8 d20s.
So I got 7 back.
Yep, and then I got to beat your spell DC of a 14, right?
Correct.
Okay. So... Okay, so I'm just going to go left to right, just to make that easier.
Sorry about all that.
So this guy can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'll put him there. Let me take that off him now. Bear with me as I work through all these guys. Okay, so next guy fails. He stays. He's going to move further down. He's just going to keep... As long as he doesn't have eye contact, I think he's fine. This guy makes it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy, next to him is a 20. He makes it. 30. Let's take his icon off just so we know. They are down to just 2 spears for those guys. All right, an 11 does not make it. He continues to move to the bottom. 9 does not make it. Move to the bottom. 20 makes it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move to there on a dash, but he will lose that. No attacks. Down to the bottom and only one last one. Okay. And that'll move him to there. On a dash. That takes care of the guys in The woods. Whew. Okay. Let's move over and let's also take care of. Let's see if we can. Oh no, so it's just Barbarian against Coffee because he's got everybody asleep down there. That's so good. So good. Here's the question: would they recognize their companions sleeping? That would be the question. Let's do Barbarian here. So 2 Great Axe attacks with advantage. So it's canceled out by your disadvantage, right?
Correct.
So 15 clanks off the AC. 24.
I will burn
Non-crit.
my last shield.
Okay.
Yeah, there's blood everywhere. I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, God, yeah. It's like a bloodbath down there. Okay. These 2 that ran up only used 30 of theirs. So using one of their spears, they are going to throw a spear at Coffee. This will be advantage, but you have disadvantage, so these are regular rolls. 2 spears from these guys right here, because they could not get into melee range. And then they will only have 1 spear left as a weapon.
How do they have advantage?
They're pack tactics.
Doesn't that have to be melee?
Yep.
Oh. It says attack roll. No, it says attack roll.
Really? I thought they had to be in melee round.
Nope. So 12, which should be a miss, and a 21.
21 hit.
2 piercing damage. Spear grazes off your arm.
Got it.
All right. So they only have 1 spear left. The rest of these guys dashed. Barbarian went. Hit your shield. We'll move to the top. Greybeard, you have 2 remaining tribal warriors fighting you. These are advantage attacks. 2-handed spears. Here we go. 15.
That hits.
6 piercing damage as it pierces towards your gut, and a 21 for 6 piercing damage.
Dyslexia. What was the total between the 2?
Well, it'd be 6 because you take half, right?
Right. Okay. Whew. I thought
6
it was
total.
6 and then 6. So I was like,
Well, it's two hits of 6 for a total
Perfect.
of 12. Cut back down to 6.
down to 6. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Ian, you still have a tribal woman trying to spear you as you keep ducking away. She can't quite get you.
Ping
Tries
0
to spear
attention
you
to
one
her.
more time. Nope, rolls an 8. You're too nimble. She's distracted by the oxen and the horse.
Just breathing
And-
on her.
Yeah, she misses you.
It's a bad breath.
All right, Ardreth, you have 2 attacking you. These are spear shots with advantage. Oh, and a 10, which won't hit. So the guy to your left missed you, and the second guy, as you dodge away from the guy to the left, hits you in the back for 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Tribal warrior to the south tries to spear Nod. Also advantage. Rolls an 8. Can't hit Nod. Nod's unhittable.
That's right.
That's nice. All right. And then our last but not least, another dark arrow flies towards our paladin riding atop of Nod. Is this going to hit? Let's see. Here we go. Longbow shot. 16. Oh, no. Advantage, 23.
Oh, barely.
So the arrow hits you, smashes for 11 piercing damage, and then you feel a pulse from the arrow. You feel a slight weakening, and you get...
What does she have? Sounds so cool. Can I get that?
11 more damage. From that.
Okay.
So you feel this pain, and there's like, nobody can see it as it's went through your plate armor, but if you were to take that plate armor off, you'd be able to see the skin around it blackening. And then he's going to, he doesn't really need to be any closer. Jarral's unconscious. Greybeard is up. Well, sorry, Jarral, that you're not getting much of a turn here.
Still unconscious. At least I'm not dead.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do Greybeard's. Well, yeah, they knocked you out to try to take you prisoner. So they're going to try, but we'll see what happens. I don't think that's going to happen. But Greybeard, go ahead, and then we will take our first break after Greybeard's turn here. So Greybeard is up.
All right, then. I start here, and I'm still in my rant, and I'm like, waste of warriors. We could have all fought giants. And Great Axe Rage.
And you hear one of them say. You say that in common or dwarven?
Common.
Okay, yeah. One of them says in common, "We are giants to you, little man."
Oh.
And splat.
Yes, and a 21 would hit. Which one?
I said I started here.
Okay. For 10?
Yep.
Okay. Still standing. Barely wobbling on his knee.
Second hit.
Yep, that'd be a hit. Yep, and that finishes him off as he crashes to the ground in blood and guts and gore.
And I'm actually currently standing, above them, I would imagine, because I'm standing on the back of the wagon, and I just quirk an eye up like, the hell was he talking about? Stupid barbarians, in my head, because I'm not a barbarian. Of course, I'm a pirate. And then my last attack over here on this guy.
His last dying breath is, "At least it took you 2 hits."
I hate you.
Yeah, 20 would be a hit. Yeah, that guy was already wounded, so he goes down also in a pile of blood, guts, and gore all around the wagon. The wagon's pretty sprayed with blood at this point.
And this guy is one of these guys coming after Ian?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna guess that's actually an action. So I guess I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I am actually going to acrobatics across the back of the bull. Across the back of the bull and land behind him.
I was so hoping you'd do that.
So, acrobatics. Come on, don't fail me.
Oh, God.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Does that make it?
Yeah, 16 seems good.
All right. Tunk. Over the top of the bull or oxen.
The oxen is certainly not happy with you at all.
I land behind him and I'm ready for the
You
next
might get
round.
an oxen attack. We might have our first oxen attack in the
All
next
right.
round.
I don't mind being gored. I don't mind being gored for for the rule of cool.
Isn't that a childhood game, Ollie Ollie Oxenfree? Is that
I think so.
All right, so when we come back, we'll be at the top of the round. It will be Ian's turn, but let's go ahead and take our first 5-minute break of the evening, and we will be right back.